Team-sideline.
It's grind time. Yeah, we on the sideline.
Tonight on this Week 3 edition of Sideline 2025, after having their game canceled last season because of rain, Mother Nature did not play a factor at all tonight as St. Augustine made the trip from the nation's oldest city to the south side of Jacksonville, home of the Bulldogs. It's where two of the best prep football teams here on our First Coast went head-to-head. In the WIC, Ezzie Kent and the Brunswick Pirates squared off against Effingham County, Kent using his pass-catching ability and then his run ability to help the Pirates jump out in front big early, but see if it was enough to lead his team to victory. In St. Johns County, the Ware County Gators made the long trip from Waycross, Georgia, and put their perfect record on the line as they battled the Bears of Bartram Trail. Also, we've got Band of the Week, Cheerleaders of the Week, Play of the Week, Hit of the Week, Fan of the Week, and your hashtag Team Sideline photos.
This is Sideline 2025. Chris Porter, roll those sidelines.
Team-sideline.
It's grind time. Yeah, we on the sideline.
Hello, my friends. Welcome to this Week 3 edition of Sideline 2025. I'm Chris Porter. We start the show on the south side of Jacksonville. That's where the Bowles Bulldogs hosted the St. Augustine Yellow Jackets. The last time these two prep powers met, it was 2 years ago. It was a game that the Yellow Jackets rallied to beat the Dogs 43-36. But before we get to the highlights, let me introduce you to my team. I'm not the only one that works hard. DJ, Ashley, Cole, Oben, Terry. Then we've got Toby, Tegan, my baby girl, my aunt, Adrian, and T3, and not seen, but he's a part of the team, Florida Director Jim. We'll have you there next week. Let's roll the highlights. To Bowles we go, where they are taking on St. Augustine. Yellow Jackets up by 7, but here come the Dogs. Xavier Edwards. Think you're stopping me? Whoop, you did. Did you see him stiff arm the defender there? Taking this one to the house. Player of the Week nominee. This game is tied. Fourth quarter, still tied. St. Augustine puts it on the ground to Trindale Anderson, who says, anything you can do, I can do better. Putting on for his city, high definition television. Woo, weaving in and out of traffic like he's on I-95. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Later in the fourth, St. Augustine trailing by 1. They give it to Mr. Anderson again. He popped, locking, and dropping that one into the end zone. St. Augustine won an instant classic tonight, a final 40-35.
We leaned on our offense tonight, obviously, as the score would tell you. And man, those kids, they just by and large played like they're capable of. And it's so gratifying. They work so hard, and we have a lot of experience on that side of the ball. And our quarterback played extremely well.
Another great game, this time taking place on the south side of Jacksonville as well. Palatka and Providence, fourth quarter. Providence up by 10, but not for long. Tommy Alford getting that one into the end zone. Junior stunting like his daddy. More from him in just a second. Providence now leading by 4, and there's Tommy again. Whoop, there he is on the left side. He's rolling, yeah, I just might be. Panthers take the lead. Palatka up 32-28 when Haynes Prince decides to play like a king to Jake Cotner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Touchdown, Stallions. They take the lead by 3. Stallions up by 3, 30 seconds left. And there's that guy, Tommy again, doing the Cupid shuffle, taking it left, then back right. Player of the Week nominee, 40-35, because the 2-point conversion is good. Last opportunity for the Stallions. George Taylor Jr. says, not up in here. He comes up with the interception. Palatka holds on to win, 40-35.
I feel great. I know my team depend on me. I've been the starter for 4 years. I just know they need me, and I'm going to be there every time they need me. And the last one, I gave it up. That was on me. I couldn't let my team down like that. I had to get it back.
Rains on the west side of Jacksonville taking on the Trinity Christian Conquerors. First quarter, Vikings defense will set the tone. Terrell Dallas intercepted by Jacoby Marion, and he says, holla at a player when you see him in the streets. They call this a pick six. Player of the Week nominee. Vikings go up 13-0. The next drive, the Conquerors with the ball. Cameron Washington tells Mr. Dallas, whoo, that is a rib rocking nominee. Hits him so hard his helmet pops off. The defense of the Vikings They are out there hunting. They want to play, but the Conquerors showing some fight. This is Hicks Zara calling his own number to make it 27 Vikings, but just too much range tonight. Timothy Cole, who was sensational last week, sensational again tonight to a wide open Zion Butler. The Vikings will go on to win tonight a final 48-14, and they will remain perfect. Up in the wick, Pirates hosted the Effingham County Rebels. Brody Marshall, you think you're stopping him? Whoop the dead. Look at the stiff arm before he's knocked out of bounds at the Rebels' 18-yard line. Same drive, Grant Moore out to Hezzy Kent. Kent, the Florida commit on the left side, knocked out at the 2-yard line. Next play, Kent is in what they call the Wildcat. And Kent, look how big he is, just bulldozes his way into the end zone. That made it 28-7 Pirates. The Pirates are going to win this game a final 42-14. Ware County down in St. Johns County taking on the Bartram Trail Bears, and the sign there, it said it all. The Bears from the opening drive trying to make something happen. Arthur Lewis on the right side, play of the week nominee, taking that one to the house. Woo, you fancy, huh? 7-0 Bartram Trail, but here come the Gators. Jameer Boyd, where is he? Right there in your right side of your screen. He stopped just short of the end zone. That would set up this Isaiah White, who's going to be seeing green from a yard out. The Gators tied up at 7. The Gators will add 14 more points. They remain perfect, winning 21-14.
Number one, credit to our kids. We come on the road. It's the first time we've ever played in Florida. Certainly first time playing in this stadium, and the logistics of how we handle halftime, pregame, all those sorts of things. Then we get out here, we felt like we were a little bit flat and, we're not paying attention to the details. Once we were finally able to kind of get everybody to the sideline and settle down, get the defense started playing faster, that allowed us offensively to kind of calm down a little bit.
It's a different team from last year. I mean, everybody came here, woke up every morning for summer, got to the school, and put in work every day.
Hashtag team sideline. We love every week when you show your school pride by posting your photos and videos on X and Instagram using the hashtag team sideline. No different tonight. Look at the beautiful sky back there in the background. There are the Bulldogs there. They lost a tough one to St. Augustine. And then we just want you to know this is real simple, folks. Snap, 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 post, 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 hashtag team sideline, and you'll see yourself here featured during our sportscast and during our Friday night show. Many more stops to make. We got band of the week, cheerleaders of the week, play of the week, hit of the week. This is a week 3 edition of Sideline 2025. Mustang Band, you are week 3 band of the week. Back to the action. To Cord Creek travels to Bishop Kenton to take on the Crusaders. BK up 7 first quarter. Gavin Hawkins loves to fly, and it shows to Andrew McCoy Jr. Stunt like his daddy. Player of the week nominee, 14-0 Crusaders. Same score, same second quarter. Hawkins lets it rain, and Andrew McCoy Jr. is going to clear it out. 21-0 Crusaders. The Crusaders offense, boy, it was dominant on this night. Caleb Matson, where is he? Matson, come on, Mr. Matson, and he powers his way into the end zone there. Bishop Kenny will go on to win tonight a final 35-14. Mandarin Mustangs at home tonight, taking on the Sandalwood Saints. Mandarin had it going on. Where's Mr. Foster? On the left side, breaking the defense off something real proper like. Player of the week nominee extends his arm. Yes, he gets in. It was a big night for the Stangs. What about Bryson Wright, pardon me, comes up with a big hit. Get that guy some cough medicine. Just kidding. That's called turnovers on downs. Then the Stangs back on offense. Knox Anus to Will Jones. Woo, getting that one to fall into the bucket. That made it 21-0. The Mandarin Mustangs were going to win tonight 42-0. And you are looking at the Tecoy Creek cheerleaders doing their thing tonight. Congratulations, ladies. You are our week 3 cheerleaders of the week. We're back after this. Welcome back. Time now for our Week 3 Player of the Week, and that is Palatka versus Providence, and that's Tommy Alford Jr. Says holla at a player when you see him in the streets. That will be the game-winning touchdown. Congratulations, my friend. You have the Week 3 Play of the Week. What about the hit of the week? Trinity Christian taking on Reigns, and Cameron Washington brings the boom, shaka, laka. Congratulations, Cameron Washington. You have our Week 3 hit of the week.